Punish that nigga. You gotta start spitting some real shit. Niggas already know you a character, bro. Showing them bars.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to episode of the Gintv Podcast. As always, your boy Eazy in the building.
Your boy MANU.
Hey, A1DasauceGod.
And today we got a very, very special guest. Today we got the boy QuanQlassic,
Hey.
King Free.
AKA King Free. You already know how it go.
Yeah.
What's good with y'all?
What's going on,
Man,
man?
what's good with you, bro?
I'm chilling, man.
Lay down, man. What happened?
Shit, bro. I've just been like slightly removed from a car accident.
Slightly
On
removed.
some real shit.
Really?
That's what they prescribed to you to get better.
No, this is self-prescribed. They gave me some other shit, but I'm just like, why every time y'all want to give me some shit, y'all give me a fucking laxative with it? Like,
Thanks to your local hood pharmacist.
There we go.
it's exactly. You gotta
mix
go
it,
through
bro. You got the perks and the fucking weed. You're not feeling no pain. So, bro, so where around the hood is, man? You got some shit up on the hub?
Oh, actually,
the hub.
Mr. King Free trying to stay true to that title, right?
Listen, exactly.
Some adult entertainment.
You don't call yourself King Free and don't try to stay true to the title.
Okay.
Feel me? Like,
You're not new to this. You true to this.
listen, I feel like everybody else is just finding out about this.
Honestly, I did just find out about
See,
this,
what
to
am
be
I,
honest.
28?
Literally did. I think it was the post that you put up saying that it's hitting close to 1 million.
I just been transparent with a lot of shit lately, so I
Okay.
just been like, fuck it.
What
This
you
is
mean?
what it
Like,
is.
were you secretive about like?
Yo, at one point I was mad, like low key about posting videos. They posted shit. I'm like, somebody gotta know this is me. Somebody gotta know this is me.
Was it because of your family, or you were trying to keep it away from your family, or
I think it came with one age because I
Okay.
was young. I was like 21, 22 when I started putting the videos up there. And then obviously family and shit. I'm just like, oh my God. Like that shit mortified my mom. Like, what the fuck is this? I'm like,
How weird would it be, bro? Like, you're watching some porn, right? Mid jerk. You're like, yo,
I know that dick.
I was like, I know that nigga.
That dick looks familiar.
what you mean that dick? What you mean?
I've never seen this porn a few times.
How do y'all two know each other?
no, that Quan from church.
See, exactly
Nigga,
what I'm
quiet.
saying. Exactly what I'm saying.
Slinging dick in church?
That was exactly what I'm saying. I was young. I was in the church and shit when I was younger and shit. I'm like,
Yo, how many videos you got up there?
okay. It's actually on xvideos.
Okay. Yo, that's actually my go-to.
That's my
See,
go-to.
mine too.
Yo,
I thought it was Twitter though.
no, I was just gonna say. So my rank is usually Twitter,
X videos.
Xvideos,
Yeah.
Pornhub.
Then
Like,
you-
that's
yo,
my
yo.
top. That's my top three. Like,
I'm an
We got
XNXX type
similar
of guy.
rank.
I never got into X and X, bro.
I love
like,
it,
just,
bro.
I used to be the X and X guy, but then somebody put me onto the X videos, and then I just loved the
I feel
wrong
like,
bit.
yo,
Yeah, X
And then-
videos all the way,
exactly. Then I started the whole profile on X videos. I was like, fuck
oh,
it,
you
I'm
gotta,
gonna run
so
with
yo,
it.
to upload videos, you got to start a profile.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Like-
to upload videos to X videos and Pornhub too,
Okay.
you got to start like a profile. It's called a creator's profile.
okay.
And once you get the creator's profile, you start putting up, whatever videos you
Whatever
want to put up
content you
there,
want to.
some content, and
Right.
then that's when you get the option to. It says become a model, or it says make money for Pornhub or X videos. And at the time when I was putting it up there, like I said, I was mad low key about it. So
Right.
at the time when I uploaded these videos up there, it's about 5 years ago. Like I said, I'm 28 now, so 5 years ago. And so, like I said, I'm like 22, 23, and I put them up there, and I didn't think nothing about like getting paid for it. I kind of
Right.
was just like, I'm gonna put it up there because that's just like the exhibitionist in me. So I'm like,
Yeah. We all got homemade videos. You feel me?
Exactly.
Like, we all got a couple things in our phone that, like, yo,
But what brings you to the point though? Of,
Like,
like
I'm a
taking it
post
from
that
your
shit?
phone to put it on the internet.
yo, I don't know. I looked at it a few times and I'm like, shit. I feel
This
like
is good enough to be.
Yeah, I feel like some other people might like this shit, and to just on that side of why I put it up there, like
Yeah.
I've talked to a few people who are friends, a lot of them female, and they've all told me the same shit. I'm like, so if I had some porn, would you watch it? And they're like, well, it's just porn. But yeah, why not? So I'm like,
yo, did you, is it like I don't know your background. Is it just all with women or guys? Like is it just like what are you into?
yeah, it's
Females,
Huh?
Nah,
You said,
what you out there doing, bro? That's what he's
I
asking.
mean, honestly, if you, it's because we actually just had a transgender woman in our last episode, and she was saying she fucked dudes all the time. So if you king freak, right?
Yeah,
Self-proclaimed.
King freak.
You doing it all?
Yo, would you fuck a transsexual woman?
Oh, you had to think about it. It's in the back of your mind.
I don't know.
Like how far transsexual are you?
That's what I'm saying. Like I have had sex with, I guess, what would we consider a transsexual woman.
Oh, so you've done it?
Well, the F.
Bro, I mean, it ain't.
FTM.
Hold on. It ain't
know
no
the chick-
consider, man. It's like, what did you do, nigga?
I would just
talk
shut
your
up
shit,
if
bro.
if that was the case. I'd be like, But, like, the FTM was I know this girl who was becoming a man, I guess,
Okay.
and she at one point she was feminine, she had hair and all this other stuff, and then I guess like 2.5 years that went by, and then I ended up eventually linking up with her again, and this girl had on like a do-rag and shit, like a fucking
A full stuff.
like a green
full-on
hoodie
man.
and shit. And shit, you know what I mean? She was just like, and I'm just like, what's good with you? How you been?
Bro, what's good with you, bro?
And she's like, she's like,
What are you boys?
yo.
What up?
And so it just kind of went from there on some friendly shit, and then so I just had to ask because like my curiosity be going off, and so I was like, so do you still got your pussy?
I think guys lose their dicks. I don't think women lose their pussy though.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how the whole thing works. Like, I don't know. I know when
Do you
guys
think they like chop a finger off and they just like
This
stitch
thing.
it?
see. That's what I'm saying. I know when guys when it become.
I mean, I don't like. Where would you make a dick up? Like,
I don't know. Listen,
No, they probably have to transplant it or something.
that's what I'm saying, man. It's like a
Yeah, I think
Like a bad
I feel like
toe
it
or
is a
some shit.
transplant.
like a bad toe.
Yo, that'd be some crazy shit
think
if there's
it might be a
doctors out there
transplant.
transplanting dicks like from a corpse.
bro.
That'd be some-
I think there is.
I think that's my.
Don't they say
Look,
organs?
correct us if we're wrong, and we're completely ignorant to this topic. So if you are a trans man
Mhm.
and you have that, let us know where did
Bruh.
it come from?
I'm gonna just say, yo, next time you meet a trans man, look at their hands, see if they got all the fingers. If they don't, you know what's up. Like,
Who the fuck want a dick the size of their finger?
I mean, if you don't got no dick to begin with, that's better than nothing.
I get it, but shit.
Yo, like, where
I was like,
else,
so this is about as big as it's gonna get?
bro? But where else would you get it? Like,
I don't know, but shit, they making everything else out of artificial intelligence shit. Y'all can make something, right?
They do to make everything else.
Y'all
to be
can make
honest.
something.
They got
Yo,
that stem cell
so, yo.
research going on, right?
so how was the sex with the transsexual?
There's a trans, but it's not a trans woman. That's a trans man
Trans
because she
man, yeah.
transitioned to a man.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm confused. I just know trans something.
Yo, it actually sounds even wilder saying I fucked a trans
Trans
man
man.
than a trans woman. Yo, even though you are fucking a woman.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, you fucking trans
Exactly.
man?
You fuck the nigga.
So, so that's why I could base the question. I was like, so you still got your pussy?
Right.
And she's like, yeah, I still have a pussy.
He.
I
Gotta say-
was like,
say
so I
he.
still got a pussy. So
Right.
I'm like, all right. And then it kind of just went from there. And I'm like, so obviously you stood out and suck a dick. So, so what up?
So what that mouth do?
I'm like, out of all the shit you've been through, I don't think your mouth done changed.
That's a fact.
and it did not.
She put it
Yo,
on
so-
you, or he
so
put
you
it
only-
on you?
So you only got head or did you fuck her? Like,
Oh no, I fucked her.
oh, you fuck?
I did.
Him.
I would-
He fucked him. You got, bro, don't disrespect.
listen.
Nah, bro, you can't be.
We caught so much.
That's what we doing.
That's a
You
trans,
see,
bro.
here we
Yeah, I almost got chin checked the
All
other
right, so
day
you
for
fucked
saying
him.
him before. So
Nah, bro, because that's a transgender man. So
I
you
thought it
gotta
was-
respect. You gotta show them respect. We just had a transgender woman on the episode, right? You gotta refer to them as what they like to be identified. So you fucked him. I mean,
If that's what you want to take it as. Him still had a pussy, so whatever.
I feel you.
But that was like one of the two incidents when it happened. So like
what you mean?
the
You had a
second
second one?
one
Oh, wow.
was the second time
Oh
that
yeah,
happened.
you got it. So you
Yeah,
got a
it's-
fucking pattern here, bro.
But the
You
second
seeking
time,
shit now, man.
she was like on her way. She wasn't as far as like the first one was. So
Okay.
she was like, this chick was like a cute little white chick. She looked like Justin Bieber or some shit.
Okay.
right.
But she still had like, the feminine features and shit. But she had a girlfriend already. So she was just like, I'm still a virgin to dick. So I kind of want to try that before I get locked up with, with my girl. And I'm just like, that's kind of fire. And I'm like, so you probably got a little pretty ass pink pussy there. Like,
I don't know.
No miles on it.
Huh?
With no miles on it.
With no miles on it. And so,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, that sex is about as much as you could think is going to be with a virgin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
trash,
So,
trash.
exactly.
Bro, that's why I said we was talking about how like how the Muslim people when they commit suicide, they think they're gonna get 40 virgins. I was telling them like I don't want 40 virgins, y'all. I want them with 2 dicks in them. Like I want them, bro, once you got 2 bodies in you, you're broken in a little bit.
Yo, what I tell you? I give him one
What?
dick. Yo, I'll give him one dick with twice.
Like, bitch, you're still bleeding.
I got you, bro.
But he gets it. Yo, fucking a virgin is just not like, it's just
Man,
That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like it's all of that. That's why people are like, I took it virginity. I'm like, all right.
I never got a virgin, so like, what is it like for the people that haven't?
It's a lot of
Blood-
stop.
Yo.
It's a lot of stop and go.
Really?
It's a stop and go situation.
I've never had a virgin either on some shit.
You just
I've
had a
had
tranny.
well, I guess that was a virgin, but like
A virgin like female.
yo,
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
say that word, by the way. No,
oh yeah,
treaties
we
in
can't say that either.
Well, yeah.
I just said it.
Yo, call her a bitch. All right?
Well,
just call her a bitch.
Technically, you're right, yo.
Nah.
Technically, you're right.
Yo, because we show all women equality here. So they identify as a woman, and yeah, they get put in that class. Like,
well, unfortunately, this one was identifying as a man.
Well, now she is. But ever since she became a man, I just feel like,
all right,
you know
so
what I mean?
would you ever fuck a transgender woman?
Wait, what's that?
She got a pussy. She's a man, but she got a pussy.
No.
Wait, the
no,
dick
no,
is
no,
about to be-
transgender woman is a man that became a woman.
See, I don't feel interested in that because I don't.
Like the fake pussy. type of
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah,
I
the
feel
fake
like
pussy shit.
I feel like the dick is gonna become some type of fake pussy or some shit.
Yo, if see that's what I'm talking about. But you king freak, right?
Yeah,
But
but
like,
What draws the line from like?
yeah, I guess where it is like, because here's the thing, right? Everybody thinks they're a freak, right?
I agree with that.
Everybody thinks they're a freak,
everybody
right?
say
And then you
freak.
start talking to them, you start kind of fuck with them. It's like, yo, you're not as freaky as I thought.
Exactly.
So, yo, right now,
where's the line drawn
Yo, right
for
now
you?
for our fans, right? They're hearing you say you king freak, so like they want to know how freaky are you. So where do you draw the line at the freakiness level?
You be eating booty, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I feel like that's
So, like, yo, let's start right there.
Bro, he fucked Justin Bieber, right? Like, eating booty is nothing for this nigga.
So I mean, I don't.
Yo, would you say that's the ultimate
know.
freakness?
What?
Eating
Fuck.
ass?
Nah, fucking a trans woman.
I mean, that's some next bro.
What a pussy, though.
I'll put it like this, right? I used to consider myself a freak, right? I used to think like
He said I used to.
I did, and then I started meeting freaks, and I was
Right.
like, oh, I ain't shit. Like I'm not, bro. Like I thought like sucking toes and eating booty was freaky shit, bro. That's
Right.
basic shit for these
Yeah.
niggas. Like this is, bro. That's like they was doing that in 8th grade type
Right.
shit. So that's what I'm saying. So
He's in 8th grade.
Yo, hold up. What's the craziest? Like, what's the freakiest thing you ever heard? Somebody tell you.
the freakiest thing I ever
Yeah.
heard was one of my. So I got a friend he's a very hypersexual,
Okay.
right? Freak, does threesomes with men and women. Like he does it all. You feel me?
Yeah.
But he doesn't consider himself to be gay. He just think like he's like one of those like he just doesn't have like a preference, right? Like
Right.
he's one of those people that I feel like he's constantly challenging his sexuality. You know what I mean? It's almost like a competition when you have
Yeah,
sex, right? Where it's like, all right, now I did this. Like, how can I top it? 'Cause I remember when I first started talking, like, you know, me and him were friends and shit like that, right? He's like, yo, I'm into this, like, is it eczema? What's this shit with the fucking leather straps?
BDSM?
and- BSM,
Shit like
right?
that. Okay,
and,
okay,
and then
okay.
I was like, to me, I was like, all right, that's already like, I'll touch on that shit a little bit with the bondage and choking. I'm saying I
with
fuck
that
with
shit.
that shit, right?
Right.
Like, then he was doing that shit for a minute, right? And then he leveled up again and started doing threesomes, and then leveled up again and started fucking with dudes. So I asked him, like, bro, are you gay? He's like, nah, I'm not gay, but it's just like, yo, I'm in the situation where like I'm just having like he was kind of doing.
I mean, what
orgies and type shit.
they call that like what pansexual? Like they're just willing to just they
Yeah.
have no real sexual orientation.
Yo, have you
Like,
ever ran a train with one of your boys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not like two dicks right in the same room,
Oh,
like at
bro.
the same time. At the same time,
Listen, I've had
one in the butt,
like
one
you
in the
just said, I
put.
done been in orgies.
I mean, bro, I don't got head like 2 feet away from you. Like,
Yeah, but my dick was in her pussy while your dick was in her ass.
yeah, I'm just saying, like we was close enough.
I don't think that's how a train
Nah, I
works
didn't see
all the
anything,
time.
bro.
That's not the only
That
part
was
of
like
a
some
train,
high
bro.
school shit,
you
bro.
ain't you ain't peek.
He thought you ain't peak.
Yo, there were 2 girls.
No, I'm just saying, but
There
we
were
were,
2
both,
girls.
but we were both in the same bed.
So
He said,
All 4
you
of
ain't
us.
peak. I definitely peaked.
I caught a glimpse.
I ain't peak.
Nah, I would definitely would. I'm like, I want to see how you fucking her, like, especially if it's my
Damn, I
bro.
need to
and I'm
tighten
like,
up.
And look, I mean,
you
I've seen
stroking that shit good.
High fiving this shit.
I've seen those videos on X videos, but like, yo, they be touching. Like it's some borderline
yeah, when you-
little.
When you do like the orgy
Double
type of shit.
penetration type shit.
I've done that before.
Yeah,
The
I mean, yo,
DP.
like if you
Really?
fucking
Yeah.
a chick
Unless
in the
if
pussy and the other guy's fucking her in the ass at the same time,
there's a
you're
lot of
definitely-
touching.
Bro, you're
Well,
only
it's
telling
like-
you like when you fuck somebody in the pussy and then somebody else fucks in the ass, there's like
This
that
much space.
Nah, there's no
separation
There's
in
no
between.
separation.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Y'all balls is hugging. Y'all balls is
it's about as thick as a condom. Like that, you can feel that whole dick on the other side.
Your balls slapping against each other, bro.
Yo, that's
Oh
true.
yeah,
Yo, you ever like yo, you know when you like stick your finger up a girl's ass
Uh-huh.
and you could
can feel your
yo,
dick, yeah.
I say that I like doing that shit. Like if I got my finger in a girl's ass, I almost jerk off myself from the inside. Yo, you just feel
definitely
that
do
shit,
that.
yo.
You could
Yo,
definitely do that.
you're definitely right there. You
Right.
feel it.
you can
So,
definitely
like-
do.
So like in your eyes, like
You can feel that
what
whole-
draws that line? Like you said, like there are some people that are just like hypersexual, where like they don't really view sexual orientation like man woman type of thing. Like it's just like I like sex overall, so they don't consider themselves like gay. So I don't think fucking a tranny in that person's eye would be too far off.
Yeah,
You know, like
I mean, I don't feel like what I did was off at all. Like,
no,
I feel normal as fuck. Like,
no, I mean, yo,
But-
I think what you did, most guys would do. Was what I'm saying, right? So it's like,
Mhm.
what separates you from everyone
Yeah,
else,
like-
in a sense.
how? I mean, are you true to this king freak title?
I would say so.
But yo,
I'm gonna stick to it. Yeah.
well, yo, where are you drawing the line then? Like that's what we're asking.
Like what separates you from everybody? Like where is that line between a regular freak and
Or what
That's-
wouldn't you do?
That's what I was about to say. You could probably make a shorter list and say what I
Yeah,
wouldn't do.
yeah,
Yeah.
what
Okay,
would you?
alright.
No, what wouldn't you?
I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm a vibes guy, so I'm more of one of those people that's like, if we're already in the atmosphere and some vibes come up, then it might just take off. I don't know.
okay,
I
okay.
don't know how else to put that.
But
That
you're not fucking a trans woman with a pussy. That's where you draw the line. Because that was
Wait, a trans woman with a pussy.
yeah, trans,
No, wait, that was confusing.
A
me.
man, pretty much a guy that was born.
a man that was born a man that transitioned into a woman but chopped his dick off and now she has a pussy. But that was originally a man.
I just feel like that shit wouldn't be good or worth it. So,
All right.
Yeah, I don't
that's
think-
for somebody that
But
originally
if
has
you
a
knew
pussy.
it was good, like she had a reputation, would you?
If I knew it was good,
Yeah, she had a reputation of
I'm
it
about
being
to
good.
find out.
You about
All
to
right.
find out?
All right. There we go.
We know.
Yo, we had to fucking pull some teeth to get
I'm
that
like,
answer.
nah, you ain't got to pull teeth. I'm just saying, like, normally I'd be like, man, you had to make that. Like, there's a bunch of people out here with some real pussy. Why would I
Right.
want to? But
For
if he
me-
got a reputation
Yeah,
being
but
fired,
you-
I'm like,
Yo, but you
how fire?
yo, but you saying like you want some like homegrown pussy, right? But yo, it's like think about this, right? You go to McDonald's or you eat fast food,
Yeah.
right? That shit ain't no real meat, but it tastes good.
So you say this shit might have some good, some
So I'm
good
saying,
taste.
like,
I
you
feel
might,
you.
bro, you might have some like pussy grown in the lab, but that shit might taste like a fucking Whopper.
Yo,
like,
I think it's ironic as
I
fuck that
feel
we
you.
just had a tranny up here too. Like I don't think I could do it, bro. I don't think it's
What?
in me.
Nah.
I don't think I
What?
can to fuck with a trans woman, like a guy that was born a man and then transitioned to a woman. I don't think I could do that, bro.
As long as I don't get anything.
yeah, I mean, I think that's like, yeah.
I feel like there's too much
But, like-
preparation.
I don't want nothing. I you know what I mean. I didn't come with. Like,
I hear- no, yeah,
if I leave
yeah.
the situation, am I normal? Am I good? Okay.
So you ain't going in there raw. That's what you're saying.
Nah. If I'm gonna do anything raw, it's probably because we got some type of
A bond or
relation or some type
Yeah.
of bond there
Yeah.
that's been
With
there
a trans
for me.
woman.
Do you think you could do
I've
it,
never
Manny?
had
I
one with a
mean-
trans woman though. You said
You
what?
think you could do it, Manny?
Nah, I can't. As soon as I know that she's a man or used to be a man, it's gonna be like, nah.
We'll turn
All
over.
right.
Those man tendencies are gonna come out at some point. You're gonna start knowing what I like. What if I like it? What if I gravitate towards it?
Someone told
All of
me.
a sudden, you see me on Pornhub. You fucking-
Manny, my new fucks man.
Someone told me that it's a man that sucks the best dick, and it's a woman that
Exactly.
eats the best pussy.
I'm not trying to find out.
That's
Really?
what someone told me. I don't know how true that is, but I feel like it makes a lot of sense.
that a man
That they
would
know-
get the
they
best
know-
sex.
Yeah, like how would a man when a man knows
Know
way
what
around
he
the
wants,
penis, the woman,
right?
you know,
I
vice
mean,
versa.
let me ask y'all this, right? Say y'all knew, right? Like guaranteed, right? This one guy gives the best sex, sucks the best dick in the world. Prove it.
That's
Prove it, bro. This guy is the best dick sucker in the world. Like what?
Proved it.
Bro, like say they had a dick sucking competition, right? And this nigga won.
And it's
Right?
a guy.
It's a
Like,
guy.
he looks like a
Beer on
guy.
It's a guy. It's a guy, right? Got the best dick sucker in the world, but it's a guy. Would you do it?
I'm gonna figure it out.
You'll do it. You gonna
Hell yeah, if he's the best dick sucker in the world, prove it.
So you have no fucking limit.
Prove
King
it.
Freak is really, you're really sticking true to
that's
this
what I'm saying.
title.
Y'all saying this, but I listen. I done did a bunch of shit that I'm like, shit. People, I know straight or normal niggas be like, that's some wild gay shit. And I'm just like,
like
whatever.
what? Get into it.
You're
bro.
not homophobic at all. There's
No, I would say I used to be, but then, like, listen, you link with a chick and she starts wanting to do all this wild shit, and I'm just like, I'm gonna have this open mind, this okay brain with shit.
Yeah.
And listen, first time she licks your ass, you like, and I'm just like, I don't know how the fuck to ask her to do that again.
Yeah.
But like, I said, I wanna
I'm not
figure
gonna
it
lie,
out.
yo. I'm not gonna lie. I've gotten my ass ate, and I was when I was messing with this girl, and she tried to eat my ass, right? And I was like, yo, if you ever try that shit again, I will punch you in the face.
Exactly.
And so,
See some shit I'm scared of.
I had to. So I talked to this old head, and he came to me, and he was like, yo, you've never really loved until you got your ass ate. So I went
See?
back to that girl and was like, yo, I think I want to try this. I didn't know how to do it. I felt like
Exactly. How do you ask somebody that?
I think I don't know. I didn't know how to do it. Like I was really scared to
Yo, do you
ask.
think
her
it's
that
a slippery slope though?
What do you mean?
Like, all right, first you start getting your ass licked, right? And then next thing you know, she's sticking some fingers up there.
Yep.
Yo, I got some fingers in my ass too.
You got some fingers in your ass?
Hell yeah.
How many fingers?
shit. He sounded like he liked this shit.
Yo, I did like that shit. Like, it was only one of the first two. It's usually just one.
Just one?
Okay.
One of the first two, I would say.
Okay.
And I swear to God, bro, that was probably one of the hardest times I ever nutted, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Cause you never heard of the
The
G spot?
G-spot's
on your ass.
Yo,
So that's a real thing.
yes, yo, she was. I was laying in the bed. She was just normally giving me head, and then she's always asking me, "Can I put my finger in your ass? Can I slide my finger?" I'm like, and I used to always be like, no, like why you want to do that? That's weird. But then, like I said, I'm trying to have an open mind,
Open
and,
to everything,
open
right.
to a lot of shit.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
excuse me, that damn beer got me burping.
Nah, no problem.
IPAs, man.
But hell yeah, that shit good though. But yeah, I was like, fuck it. I was like, go ahead, do it. And I ain't never worried about like shit like that.
Yeah.
I was like, my stomach fucked up, bitch. We not doing that. Like, I was like, she called me in a good day. I was like, go ahead, I might like this shit because my whole thought process, I'm gonna do a bunch of shit because you never know what the fuck you like.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why another reason why I claim the king freak. I feel like a lot of niggas won't do that.
But it's definitely the slippery slope because the next level is gonna be like, she's gonna want to fuck you.
Bro,
What a strap on.
With a peg. Do you
Have-
draw the
wait,
line on
have you
that?
done
That's where I'm at right now.
That's
You know how many
Yeah,
girls
fuck
have asked me, like, yo, I have like 6 girls, like, if they see this shit, they gonna know what we're talking about. There's like at least 6 girls that's like, so are you into pegging? And I'm just like,
Really?
yo, why does everybody want to fuck me in my
Yo,
ass?
I think like you would be surprised. Like I scroll through Twitter and so many women like fantasize about pegging a nigga.
yeah,
I mean,
it's like a thing.
the reason women, especially today's women, why I think they're more into pegging, is because women are becoming very masculine nowadays compared to like, our
Previous times,
mothers
yeah.
or grandmothers, which are a little more feminine.
Yeah.
Yo, what's a more masculine thing than pegging a man?
But
You know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
like they were kind of always like this, but now the women now are just like, we can come on, say this shit.
that could be it too,
This
bro.
social media got me thinking
Yeah, I mean,
more like a
yo,
guy
there
now.
There was a lot of like slut shaming back in the day, and I
Exactly.
feel like now we're kind of more getting used to the fact that these women are hoes, and
And
we're-
that's
it's
what I'm
cool.
saying. If
Amber
that's what you
Rose-
do, then
It's cool.
Thanks to Amber Rose. Like
I
she
don't
pushed
knock
the-
the-
she
I don't
pushed
knock
the-
anybody.
Yo, Amber Rose has the slut walk, the
Yeah.
slut festival every
Exactly
year.
what I'm saying. I feel like if that's what you're gonna do, then shit, do it to your best of your ability. I'm gonna
I mean,
join
so
you.
what's holding you back from getting pegged?
That's just some shit. Listen, I never said no to it either. I
I-
said that's just some shit that I was just like. I said that's some shit you're gonna have to turn me on to. I guess
Right.
like put that. Let's take a pen and put
Like
that
a
in the
drunk
back
day?
of the- yeah, like something. I don't know. It's just I don't know.
like, you got to do a line before you get
Because
pegged.
the thought is like of me. I'm like, you want me to let you do what I do to you?
Yo, what if she grabs your waist and she's like,
That's
out of
like,
control.
oh no.
Throw that ass back, nigga.
Pounding it?
yo, slapping your ass?
No. See what I mean? I'm just like, oh my God.
Yo, she starts off by like spitting
Yo,
on
you
it.
gonna,
She like spits on
That's
it.
it. See how shit.
yo, you gonna,
Like, oh my
you gonna
goodness.
look back at it?
See what I mean?
hey.
Yo, bite your lip. Like,
And
come
I
on,
just feel
mommy.
like- I feel like that would really hurt. Like that would really hurt.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know, man.
Bro, I feel like you a week and a half away from doing it, honestly, man. Like,
Listen, I don't know how long I am away from doing it, but like,
I think you did it.
but nah.
I feel like
I
you
would
did.
just say it right now if I
Yeah.
did.
Are you saying?
But I did get the beads in my
Oh, you got
ass.
the beads?
Yeah,
Oh,
that was on like
What
two
the fuck was the
occasions.
experience of that though?
Listen, there's oh my goodness, bro. There's this girl in what is it? I forgot what city that is out there. But going past Hartford, that one of them shits out
Like
there.
Manchester.
Not Windsor, but what's
Springfield?
not
Manchester.
Spring. It's before Springfield, and not quite
Windsor
Manchester.
Lock?
Bloomfield.
I don't know. I know
Whatever,
it's only about like
whatever.
45
Bro, we
minutes
don't
out
need
there.
her address. Just
Yo,
get to it.
North or Hartford?
Whatever. Black chick, she's cool. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Black chick?
She's a black chick. That's what everybody keeps saying.
Bro, I
like,
feel like this is like some, I feel like anal
every-
beads is like a kind of like a
Listen.
redheaded white chick kind of thing. I don't know why. That's
I,
just in my head. This
listen, if she was a redheaded white chick, I probably would have been down.
okay.
Like ASAP. I was like, I already know what you into. But now there's this girl, and then she had black chick that, and that's what I'm saying. A lot of people be like, you be fucking around with these white bitches, and I'm like, honestly, nah. I ain't gonna say none of them have been white, but a
Right.
lot of them have been like black
I'm
or
actually
Hispanic
surprised.
or like something like that. Yeah. I was like, these women are interested too. They just don't have men that look like me that's interested in doing it.
Okay.
But I'm like, fuck it. I'm here. so I'm like, so you know what I mean? After we had sex and all that shit, I'm just chilling at her crib. She in this little lofty part, like out by the water and shit. So
Mhm.
you know, once I get comfortable, I'm walking around the crib with a glass of wine, ass naked, like so.
Yeah.
So I'm just chilling and shit, and then she's looking through like the chest and shit. I'm like, so how many toys you got in here? And I'm sitting on the edge of the couch going through all this shit. And then I see the beads in there next to this big ass dildo, and I'm just like, I don't get why you got this. This is so not realistic. Like you're never gonna find no man with this
I
shit.
say that
like,
shit all the time.
like that's like 18 inches of dick. Like, what do you want that for?
Yeah.
As you can't take all that. Like, and so she's like, I never used that. So the beads come out, and I'm like, so you be putting these in your ass? And so I'm thinking we about to have fun with these. And she's like,
Oh yeah.
Shit,
she's-
yeah.
You guys are.
yeah, I didn't.
That's good. Let's go with it. Yes.
So what? There's two of them though. So there's like these big ass. I call them beads, but they were like these balls on a string. There's about 6 of them on a string, and they were just
a
like
fucking yo-yo.
they're like a little bit smaller than a golf ball, I would say. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And they had a little bit of weight to them, and then they had some other ones. There was like tiny little beads and shit.
Okay.
And so I'm like, so we gonna play with these then? So I pulled them out the chest and shit. And then she's like, so have you ever had these done on you? And I'm like, nah. I was just like, and I just thought, like you said, I just stopped right there in my tracks. Like, damn, this might have backfired. Like, I was like, nah.
You haven't done
I
it
never
yet.
thought. Yeah, I'm like, I've never thought of like it being done on me.
right.
She's like, would you do it? And then at first I'm like, nah. But then I'm like, king freak, nigga, you can't freak. How dare you say
true
no?
to it,
In
right?
the
Draw
back
the
of my
line
head,
here.
I'm just like, them shit's hurt. She's like, no, once you relax, you know what I mean? I'm just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
all right. So even the ass licking situation, you tell me you want to lick my ass, I'm like, what position you want me to get in?
That
I don't give a
I
fuck.
say all the time, there's no masculine way to get your ass ate. bro.
You want my legs up? How you want it? You want me one leg cock?
Oh, so you
How you
this
want
guy-
it? I got on the hands and knees for you too. Like, bitch, listen.
Whatever you want.
I just taught a chick that was like, I want you on your hands and knees. She's, I'm gonna eat your ass. Like, I'm like,
Bet.
bet. This big ass bed. I'm just like, I feel like a little kid on this bitch. So I'm all naked and shit, bending over that shit. And this bitch just like grabbed me by the ass shit and like, I'm like, yo, she really gotta do it like this. I be like, gripping the sheets. This bitch is like licking my ass. I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, she's like, show me that arch. This, show me that. I was like, I don't got no arch.
This?
I'm like, I don't got no arch.
Bro, you went home practice that night. Like,
She's like, yes, she, bro. The more she licked, the arch just found his way there, bro. I'm just like that, mommy.
She got
Bro.
you doing yoga.
yo, you ever fuck a chick that don't got
Better
an arch,
stretch.
and you start
You're
trying to
pushing her
like,
head down.
she gave you a little nudge, like,
I
So
swear,
the
and
arch
after
found
that-
its way.
Yo, it found its way. I'm in the bathroom after this shit. I'm just like, yo, that shit was fire, yo. I was like, you pretty
Yo,
good at that. She
Yo,
was like,
that's the kind of girl that like will try to put your legs back
bro,
and like stick your dick out and fuck you
hey, yo,
with her pussy.
Oh, she definitely did the thing where I'm on my hands and knees. She pulled my shit from the front to the back. She's like sucking in my dick like she's singing to a microphone and shit. And that shit fire. You never got your dick sucked from the back.
Yo, what that from?
Do it.
They from next Friday.
Do it.
That's where they from.
Don't be scared of your ass in the air. Just do it. But yo, she did all that. She was like, you might want to check your ass, 'cause I don't got no makeup on. I'm just like,
Wait, what?
and I got all my makeup on my ass. I'm like, yo.
I ain't even get the fuck she just met by now.
Yo, she brown nosing you, bro.
She fucking, bro, all her makeup off on my ass cheeks, yo. I'm sitting in the bathroom fucking dying laughing, bro. I was like, yo, you really got in my ass like that? She was like, yeah. I told you.
Wait, so that's the one that did the beads?
No. I'm gonna get back to the beads.
This is another
that's a different. Oh, listen,
That's the tall bitch.
yeah, that's the tall chick.
Okay.
Listen, I done had.
Chick.
I tell you, you start telling chicks that you into getting your ass ate and shit. There's a lot more chicks willing to eat your ass than not.
Really?
Yes, and I'm talking about right here in your city.
This
Right here in your city,
right
they
here?
tell you they don't do that shit, but there's a reason why.
Yo, y'all better leave the comments.
She like, I like my ass ate. I want to lick your ass too, and I'm with both. So I'm like, fuck it. You want me to flip first, or you gonna go first? Like, how you want to do this? You want to fuck first? Like, what you want? And so she's like, whatever. And like, I'm only about 5'9". Like, I got an injury right now, but like, I'm flexible as fuck normally. So however she want to do it, I can balance upside down on my head, all that shit. However she want to do it, I'm like,
fuck it. So what was the anal bead situation?
oh, okay. And then, like I said, that was another chick that got makeup on my ass. But like the girl, the anal beads, so she's like I said, there was like the six balls on a string, I would say.
Okay.
And she tells her, I'm like, how do you want me to get, like, which position you want me to get in? So, and like, I tell you,
what position you get in?
I'm ass naked. I'm wearing nothing but a black do-rag and some black socks, bro. That's all I'm wearing.
You gotta keep the socks on.
Yo, that's what, look, normally I take the socks off.
You look like a hood superhero.
Normally I take the socks off, but it depends on the flooring. Like,
Yeah. If it's wood floorings, you gotta
That
take
wood flooring
the
shit,
wood floorings, if you hating that
You
shit,
gotta
it
wear
runs you back.
You gotta wear Timbs on the wood
Yeah.
floor.
She had all purpose. So I had the socks, so trying to put rubber and shit. But so she's like, get on. I want you to get on all fours. I'm like, okay, all fours. So she throws out this little blanket and shit. She's just saying, like, now she's all hyped. Like, you really gonna let me do it? Like, okay. I'm like, okay. So she's ready to get the blanket and shit, and she's half naked, like with this fucking Batgirl shit in her hair, like.
Yeah.
And so she's running back and forth. She got the blanket out on the floor now. And I'm like, okay. So I'm basically just sitting there. I'm like, I ain't down in the position yet, but I'm just sitting on my knees. And I'm just like watching her bring
This is
stuff
about
back.
to fucking go down.
And she brings the ring light into the living room. And I'm like, wait.
Bro, she recorded shit?
Yo, she did record this shit.
So now there's evidence. There's
Yo, is
proof.
No, I delete that. I told her
I'm
delete
about to
that
say,
shit
is that on
ASAP.
your fucking profile?
Nah.
Is that the one that hit a million?
Maybe one day.
Yo, you about to
I
get
was
one
like,
more review from
yo.
his ass. You about to learn tonight.
He was like, this nigga's crazy. I want to see it. Hell no, I made her delete that with Ace. I was like, no, do it again. You know how you delete it and go in the deleted file.
Yeah.
Like, nope, do it again.
Right.
Do it again. You not, nah.
This nigga went on the iCloud and fucking deleted this shit.
The world would never know up
Yo,
until now.
how does she put it in there? Like one at a time? Where she like,
so she comes back with the blanket and shit, and then she brings out the ring light and then the phone. She put the phone up on the ring light and shit. And so now there's all this light just shining in this one spot, like on this blanket. And she's like, you ready? She brings it out. She has black gloves on, bro. Black, like elastic gloves.
Bro,
and I'm just like,
she was prepared for this shit.
She gonna do some crazy shit.
You wasn't her first body.
I don't know. I was like, she was like, you ready? She's like hype, and I'm just like, I thought he's gonna hurt. So she had these black gloves on, and she's like, no, it's gonna be good. She's like, if it hurts, we'll stop. So I'm like, all right, yeah, obviously anything that's painful to me, I'm just like, nah, I'm out.
Yeah.
Quit.
Mhm.
So that just ain't sex no more.
Right.
So she's like, so get down on your hands and knees and shit. I'm like, all right. Oh my God. I'm like, I'm about to let her put these fucking beads in my ass. So I'm like, yo, this is about to be the craziest shit ever. And so, like I said, the ring light is on. She had the black gloves on, the fucking lube, bro. That's what got me. She's like, you're gonna lube these shits up? She puts the fucking lube in one hand and just like over the balls and strings. Like, I'm like, these shits just like, she's like, you ready? I'm like, I don't think my asshole is made for this. Like,
I feel like at that
and I'm
point, that's when
saying,
you like clench a little
these
bit.
balls are like a little bit smaller than like a golf ball.
Right.
I was saying
golf balls are big.
yes, and that's why I said a little smaller than that. So I'm just like, oh my God. I'm like, what did I sign up for?
You didn't think about backing up?
Yeah, I did, but I was just like, I'm already this
backing
far.
up.
I just assumed the position, and I'm just like, so you gotta let me know when you gonna do the first one.
Nah,
And she's like, it's gonna be fast. And I was like, how's it gonna be fast? She's like, do you ever play with your asshole? I was like, nah, I never played with my own
that's crazy.
asshole. And she's like, why? As soon as I put the ball there, she's like, your ass is basically gonna eat it. And I'm like,
What?
oh my God.
just suck it all in.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like terrified.
She like a
And so
vacuum.
yes, bro. She does this, and I'm just like, yeah, it's not working. It's not working. This ball is like pressing against my asshole, and I'm just like, yeah, it's not working. I'm on the other side, just like, we tried it,
Right.
and then she's just like a little bit pressured. Like she's just said, my ass just ate that fucking ball. I'm like, yo, oh shit.
Like it really like took it in.
Yo, it took it in. I'm like, oh shit. She's like, how'd that feel? I'm like, crazy as fuck. And so she's like, relax. So I'm like, I'm breathing. I'm like, yo, I think you might have to take this shit out because I don't think so. And no sooner than I think that thought right there, the second one just shoot, and I'm like, oh, like, yo, and she's just like, yo, I love this shit. She's like, just take it. And she's like, you got like 4 more. I'm like, yo, I don't think I can do this shit no more. And so eventually, yo, she gets all the way up to like the 5th ball, and I'm just like, yo,
You got 5 balls in you?
5 of the motherfuckers. And then she's
You
just
built
saying,
different, bro.
She just,
You built different.
she was like, just take
You
the
had to
last
see
one.
it through.
Bro, exactly. I was like, we doing this shit. We gonna go through
Yo,
all the way.
mama ain't raised no bitch.
No. She put the last one in there. The last one got sucked in there too, and I'm just like, yeah. I was like, yeah. I feel like my gut is full. Like, and she's like, well, only thing that's hanging out is the little, I guess, like the little string part. Like there's a little loop that you put your finger in and you pull. And then she was
Yo,
like,
you fucking ain't that shit like a fucking lawnmower? Like just like,
yes. Oh my God, bro. And that's what I told her. I was like, don't yank that shit out like that. Like I can't. Nah. Like
We gotta do it slow.
yes, bro. And so she's like, that's how you do it. She's like, you do it slow. And it's so like, I'm like, hey. So I get down in position again, and I'm just like, yo, this is. I already felt what it felt like to come in. So I'm like, to come out is gonna be something similar, or I'm just thinking, or maybe taking a shit.
Right.
And yo, so she starts pulling them shits out, and coming out was even crazier than going in, bro. And I'm like, yo,
is this something that you enjoyed?
bro, she popped all fucking
he
6 of them shits out, and I howled like a wolf, bro. I'm like, whoa! And she recorded it. 'Cause I thought I wanted to see it.
Okay.
So I'm like, I want to see it. I'm like, yeah. First time this ever happened, so I'm like, I want to see it.
Yeah.
And so she came out. She's like, see, look at the balls are all clean. You got to clean the ass. I was like, oh my God, that shit is wild. And so she's like, I'm like shook, but my dick is like brick. I'm like hard as fuck. And I'm just like, well, clearly I liked it. And she was like, yeah, you like free coming? Oh my God. She's like, can I do it again? And I'm like, again? And I'm just sitting there for a second. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, do it again. So she did that whole shit again.
Did it go in easier the second time?
The second time was a lot easier. The first time was like, wow, this fuck. But after that whole session, like, you know, she was all hyped off of that shit. So we ended up fucking again. Like,
Right. Do you think that, like, you could experience that again, like, with someone else? Or you say you did it twice, so the 2 times was with her, or was it?
yeah, 2
separate?
times was the same chick, but the
Okay.
first time was with those, like, the regular bees or something like a, no, I don't want to say like a stick, but it was like a bendy type of thing.
Okay.
Yo, it'd be crazy if she pulled it out and she just started sucking on it after they came out your ass. Now, that would be some crazy shit right
Listen,
there.
I've
I might have to walk out.
I've seen
would've
some
left.
wild shit.
Would you kiss her after?
Me? Nah, bro. First
You
of
said
all,
yeah?
it's not going in my
I
ass.
said that was like my bitch. Why not?
Out your own ass?
After she, so she put it in her mouth?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, he said if it was his girl, I couldn't do that. I'm big on smells, so I don't think that.
Yeah, me too. I
don't-
am too. Listen, I am huge on smells. Long as it's like, you know what I mean? Long as shit is copacetic with my nose, we usually good.
And
It's
I don't
usually
think,
the smell, like when it's like I can't control none of that. Like the smell,
Yeah.
that affects me. Everything just shuts the fuck down. Like
that's the
everything.
thing. Like I feel like I'm big on smells, so to smell my own asshole, I wouldn't ever want to do that.
Nah.
Keep your ass clean, man.
I said, my shit be clean, bro. Like,
I mean,
ain't never
it has to be
smelled all
clean,
that.
but I'm just saying, like,
Unless
that
I
shit
know.
that
Yo,
comes
do
out
you-
of there.
Yo, do you feel like, can you fuck regular bitches at this point? Like, I mean, it seems like you've done some shit that most bitches probably don't even
Listen,
do.
I always tell chicks when I start fucking with them, and you know, for the most part, people think like, you know, I don't fuck with bitches. I don't want to date people where I just be fucking them and leaving them type shit.
Uh-huh.
I gotta be really like some type of interested in you for me to latch on. You know what I mean? You gotta be something different for me to just latch on. So
I'm saying, but like, yo, could you at this point, right? You know, it's like when you get elevated to like this standard of sex, right?
but I tell them though.
But it's like, yo, can you even fuck with a chick that's like, yo, I'm not
doing that.
I mean, obviously at this point, you probably kind of crave this kind of shit, right? When you have sex with women.
Yo, you're not fucking missionary. That's what.
Nah, see, missionary is one of my favorites though.
Oh, okay, all right.
What? I'm like a dick champion. Like, people be saying that back shot shit. The back shot is just cool and all that. Yeah. Especially if you got something nice wiggling with you. But like, it's alright. But I like the missionary better. Something of that variation. I want digging.
I can't nut in that position forever.
What?
You've never done missionary?
No, I can't nut in that position.
Nah, in the nutting position, that's when she's laying like flat on her belly and I get to dig that way.
Yo, missionary is like making love, bro.
It is, but
No,
that's
if you throw them legs up the right way, you kind of go like a crooked side.
Now, if you put
it ain't love no more.
Now, if you put her legs, if you put her legs back, that's not love. But if she's just like wide open, you just in there like that's
I want to see that
you
motherfucker.
kissing her. That's love.
I mean, but like,
I just like seeing the titties flop.
Yeah,
That's
that's
like I don't know what it is. I like seeing titties.
like the rock.
Like, you
you
want her on top then.
No, like when I'm doing missionary, that's my favorite part is like seeing the titties move.
I don't know. I just like the whole digging part of it.
Yeah.
Like the whole like
just power driving. That's your thing.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not always power driving. Sometimes you gotta take it slow.
Right.
It depends on how she, you know.
So what's your favorite sex position then?
Some of that digging variation. I wouldn't say it's missionary per se, but like if I get to get it somehow
Anything
like that,
in that area.
All right.
like I said, I'm mad flexible. So I be doing shit, bro.
I mean, but like he said, like, do you think you can ever date somebody that's like not willing
Into
to
that
like
shit.
explore any further?
But that's why I kind of keep it a buck when I first start like fuck with you. Like if we're gonna get to that point, we start talking about
No,
sex.
I'm saying,
and
but
shit.
right there, right? You say all that shit. Like, yo, sweetheart, by the second date, I need at least 6 beads up my ass. And she's like, that ain't my type of speed. Are you gonna cut it right there?
Nah, I'll be good as long as she's like, well, that's not something I'm gonna do on the first date. But if
No, I'm
you
saying,
keep
but she's
fucking
on
with me-
some like, yo, I'm
not
doing it.
You could train her though. You could train her to like it.
Not everybody's trainable, bro. I feel like
You're right.
Not
I
some
don't feel
people.
like everybody is.
Some people just
But
like.
I would just stand my ground too. Just like, all right, well, if you're not with it, then I kind of am.
So
like,
then that's what I'm saying. You can't really do it then, right?
exactly. If you're not willing to bend, then neither am I. Then I don't feel like, you know what I mean. It ain't
There's no reason to even.
There's no
waste
bad
time.
blood there. It's just
Right.
like, all right, we just obviously couldn't
Yeah.
reach an agreement there. Like it's a
I mean,
stalemate.
Do you feel like you're a nympho? Actually, you know, my bad. Men cannot be nymphos, yo.
Really?
Nah.
That's
So
a
the
thing?
actual the definition of the word nympho is only for women. There's another word for men. I forgot. It's like serotisis or something like that. Like seratosis. That's the nympho version
Of a man.
The word for men.
Okay.
I've always felt like nympho was kind of feminine, but
Yeah.
I
That's
didn't know
actually
that.
the feminine word for women that like
I
are
didn't know that though.
excessively into sex. Like the male version is like whatever word I was trying to say. But like, do you feel like you're
Are you a sex addict?
yeah?
I don't feel like I'm a sex addict because I feel like I can chill whenever I need to chill. But as far as when it comes to like sexual encounters, I ain't.
There's no bar.
Well, yeah, I guess a
Right.
sex addict, that means it actually like interferes with your life. Have you had any issues where it's like it kind of fucks your job? Like I'm saying, have you had like any problems like where sex just became too much of your life?
Nah.
Nah?
Honestly, I always call sex like nighttime because that's like the only time I'm really like
Fucking.
on that shit. Like,
Right.
because in the daytime,
That's when the
what I be
Batman
doing
suit
all
comes
my-
out, bro. You're like,
Yeah.
yo, you Bruce,
The
Bruce
do-rag-
Wayne during the day.
Exactly.
The do-rag and the socks.
fucking night comes.
That's my nigga be called that. Sometimes I be rocking the skull cap. He be like, "Oh, that's skull cap bird, nigga." He said skull cap. I'm like, yo. he's like, everybody be like, yo, I got the bucket hat I be rocking too. And then sometimes I got the do rag on. I be tied in the front. Everybody's like, those are different personalities. I'm like, no, that's all the same nigga.
The nigga with the do-rag and the socks come out at night.
Oh no, like I said, yeah. I guess it would be like kind of ends. Like it would be call it quits if
Okay.
we can't get to that.
I mean,
point.
how about y'all, bro? Like, obviously you don't want beads up your ass, right?
Nah.
He want his ass touched. He don't even like
You
his
don't
ass
want
ate.
your ass touched, right?
Nah, I'm good.
I mean, yo, would you take some beads up your
I'm
ass?
good.
Nah, I don't think. I
Yo,
would,
but
like,
how
I don't
about-
think anything.
How about
matters.
if you met a woman, you're really into her, right? Or yo, even your current girls now, right?
Yeah.
What if your girl goes home and is like, yo, I really want to stick some beads up your ass, right? What are you gonna say?
Yo, you got to pull out some alcohol. Where's
So you're
the
open to
Casamigos?
You're open to it.
Yo, when I'm drunk, I might be open to anything.
See,
You just never know. Not sober though.
And I just feel like the drunk you is always the real you. So like,
exactly.
you
Yeah.
do it. If that's what you like, then that's what you
Yo, so
like.
yo, a drunk version of you're getting some beads up your ass.
I might. I don't know. I have to be drunk. It has to be offered. Nobody's
Bro,
ever
you know
offered
how
me
you know
that
how
shit.
wild this nigga won't even eat ass, but he just went. He
Well,
went
he
and
asked to
skipped
get his
that
ass
shit to
ate, but
get
he'll get
beads up
beads
I
his
just said,
ass.
yo, if
inserted.
you're drunk and drunk and
It's
high,
me, bro.
you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
It's me.
What you?
What?
Yo, he might have just
I'll
talked
be
into
around
it.
it. I'll be
Yo,
around. I'll be around and then everybody's like, Shh, you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
That might
man.
not be
This
bad.
guy's
Yo, he's mind fucking me right now, bro. He made it seem like a good idea.
Listen,
Yo, he's that. Yo,
His
he's
card
like,
is freaking
he's like,
than yours.
yo, he's like a fuck, he's like a
I'm
card.
like,
He's a card dealer when it comes to fucking.
His card is
like, yo,
anal
that
beads.
sounds like a good idea.
his card is freaking yours. He just hasn't said it yet.
Do you find
You're
that?
like, I might get some
Yo, he
beads up my
definitely just
ass.
called me out on that. He just called me out on
I
that
know. I'm
shit.
like, yo,
Like, yo, did I just say that?
yo. When you said it, A1 even was like, whoa, what the fuck? Listen, I thought I knew
That's
you.
what I'm saying. Like, it is what it is. Like, if that's what the fuck you like, then that's what the fuck you like. It don't take you. I don't feel like that takes.
I
away
don't.
from
I
you
don't
being-
like that shit at all. I've
Well,
never
if you
done
get
it.
drunk and some bees get up your ass, it ain't gonna take you
But how do
away
you-
from being no less of a man than you was before that. Like,
I respect
Yo, you
that
wake
shit.
up in the morning like, how these get up there?
exactly.
They still up there?
I mean,
Listen.
I assume they take it out before you go to bed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yo, but yo, what if that?
Chicks is crazy,
yo, what
though.
if that's like, yo, if your girl said, "I'm not sucking no dick," right? That's probably a deal breaker
That's
for you, right?
yes. That's
Yeah,
wild.
absolutely.
That's a deal breaker for you, right?
Right.
Mhm.
What if that's the deal breaker for her? It's like, yo, if I can't put beads up your ass or I can't finger your ass, that's a deal breaker for me.
That's why we're drawing the line.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, so you don't consider yourself selfish by doing
sense,
that?
yeah.
Because like, yo,
A lot of men are.
what
Yeah.
a lot of men are selfish
Exactly.
in the bed.
Because in that instance right there, they're like, I'll give you that much, but I'm not giving you that much.
Like even like I told
take
you, like
that and that's
before,
that.
before I refused to eat pussy, and
Mhm.
up until like I ate pussy before, took a hiatus, and then got with my current girl and
Nigga ate
started
some
eating
bad
pussy again.
pussy, ruined his stomach for a couple years.
And so like now it's just
Some
I
fishy
eat pussy now. So it's like I think it is like I think most men are selfish in a sense because there's like we limit the amount of that we're willing to do because of
Yo,
The-
men are
the-
absolutely
the
selfish,
stigma
bro.
that comes behind it. Like we can't do too much because it could be considered gay, and we can't do too much
Yeah,
because
and that's the part right there. I,
got-
don't care about.
I
Yo,
got- gotta say-
when guys bust a nut, bro, we're ready to leave. We're not trying to cuddle or anything.
Right.
No, I gotta say, in the last couple of episodes we shot, like my perception of what's gay is just like
It's
I,
blurred at
like
this
I
point.
don't even know what the fuck's going on anymore. Like I
Really?
thought, like bro, like we had we had a transgender woman on, right?
Uh-huh.
And she was telling us how a lot of men fuck her, knowing that she has a dick, and they don't consider themselves to be gay. And at this point, I'm like, I don't even know if they're like, I don't even know if there's like a gay anymore. You feel me? It's just like whatever, man. It's like, yo,
Bro.
if you're just do what you makes you happy.
I just feel like guys are just horn fucks because, I've never got like no direct like, yo, you want to fuck? But I've got that vibe before,
What you mean?
like the vibe where someone straight is like talking to you on some shit, hit you in the DM even, and be talking about some random ass normal shit. You're like, why the fuck are you DMing me about this?
Like a guy DM me.
like
Yes.
trying to hit on you.
Yes,
Yo,
some
has-
shit.
Yo,
And it'd be like, why are you just DM me? Like, oh yeah, I was like, bro, you could have commented on the shit that I posted on Facebook, called it a
like,
day.
yo, have you ever got hit on by a gay guy?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? Like, how did it make you feel when a gay guy hit you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know because you're obviously a very
well,
open.
right now,
I'll tell you mine before you answer that. I
What?
got hit on by a gay guy and I loved it. I was at the bar.
It's flattering,
he paid for everything. I felt like a cheap whore that entire night, and I didn't have to spend a dime. I knew in my mind how this night was gonna end, but I just let him believe whatever he wanted to believe.
Yo,
that night.
I've seen you get hit on by a gay guy.
Yeah,
before.
I was shocked because it was like a straight guy that was hitting on me. I was like, yo, what the
normal
fuck?
looking guy. That's
It
what
was
I
in
be
New
talking
Orleans,
about.
yo.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yo, if they're not wearing beads, they're gay.
If they're not
In
wearing
New-
beads?
yeah, if they're not wearing beads in New
So how
Orleans,
do you
they're gay.
differentiate in Connecticut?
Everyone. Well,
I'm just
Yeah.
if you go to Mardi Gras and they're not wearing beads, that means they're gay.
No, I'll be in a
That's how-
bar.
so you gotta have
people
beads on if you're
will
straight.
brush up on me right here in Waterbury and be on some.
On some
Oh, excuse me, bro.
Did you put
Wait,
your dick
Like,
on
bro,
my ass?
yeah, nigga, why you brush into me that way? Like, you could have easily. Most people, me anyway, when I see that, I'm like, it's a tight fit. My dick gonna rub against his ass. Let me turn this way.
But
You know,
sometimes
some
I put
shit
my
like
hand
that.
there to
I'd rather us
guard
rub
it.
asses than rub my dick across your
Right.
ass. Like, that's how, if it's that type of space and I'm trying to get through, then I'm gonna turn this way. This ugly bitch ugly here, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna rub it across her back. That's how I'll go. But you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
it'd be weird. Like I said, dudes will hit you up in the DM on some shit and they'll be like, yeah, I'm talking about some normal ass shit. I'm just like, all right, bro. You be good. And like I said, I ain't one to blow up nobody's spot. Like,
Right.
But yo,
I
how
don't
about
give a
like,
fuck. Like,
so how about when you've got hit on by a gay man? Like he said he was cool with it. He wasn't. How did you feel?
well, okay, when you say that, the one time that I strictly remember, like I said, I'm a mail carrier.
Right.
So like I was walking across Pine Street and there's this dude, gay dude in this red like Honda, and he stops, like slams on brakes, like scared. He said, "Hey, Mr. Mailman, Mr. Mail," and I'm looking at him like across the street, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, "What's good?" You know, because people always ask me for whatever, change of address, something stupid, and so I'm like, "What's good?" And he's like, "You fine as fuck," and I was just like, and I just started smiling right away, and I was like, "Thank you, bro, thank you." He said, "No, I'm thinking you fine as fuck." He's like, "What's your number?" And there's a girl in the passenger seat. And she's like, "Go! Oh my god, go! Stop being embarrassed!" And I was like, "Bro, you got to pay me for you and all that." He was like, "Shit!" And she's like, "Go!" So he
what if he would have paid you?
You gay for pay?
Gay for,
I never heard that.
You never heard that term? Gay for pay. That's a real
I
thing.
never heard
Yo,
that.
you better trademark that shit.
That's a real
bro,
thing.
you're literally the first person I ever heard.
How much you paying?
Yo, so would you do it?
How much you paying?
Yo, $1,000.
$1,000 for what?
For her to fuck you
No, for
or him?
no. All right,
Wait,
what if the gay guy wanted to give you some head or something like that?
For $1,000?
Yeah.
Sold.
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 Hold on. Yo, we went
There's
to.
niggas that
I
do it
told
for
you guys
free.
are cheap.
Yo, we went to.
Niggas do it for free. Fuck
I
it.
went too high.
Sold.
We went too high. How about $300?
Pretty much. You still pretty much
You
sold.
so at this
I was
point.
like, but like 300, I'm just like,
100.
somebody do a fucking $5. Like,
$5.
like, come on, bro. You over here trying
You
to
negotiating your
bro.
dick at this point.
Exactly.
Yo,
Listen.
bro, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. At this point, I think you just get your dick sucked for free. But I gotta say this: you living up to your fucking title, man. You came off a little reserve.
People.
You came off a little reserve, but now I'm like,
Because I know how you wanted me to angle this shit, but like,
yeah.
people just open minded. They just say shit all the time. So I'm like, there's people out here that just be like, yeah, you can do it. You suck my dick, and I'm like, why the fuck would I want this guy to just come over here and suck my dick? You like, there's a billion dudes I can probably get to do it for free.
Right.
Yeah.
Now who gonna pay for it?
That's
Like,
a
you know what I mean? Like, who gonna pay for this shit? Like, those are the ones I want to weed out. Because now I'm taking up the highest bidder. You said 3? What you said, 350? Oh shit, he said 4. You ugly.
Yo, y'all heard
white.
him, bro. If y'all, whoever was on that mailing route he was on,
$300.
And I'm sure a lot of them already know where the fuck I'm at. Like, I'm out now. You ain't gonna find me right now.
What if he wants to stick the bees up your ass? How much?
Oh, to see anything that has to do with my ass, that's gonna be a lot. That's gonna be a lot of money.
2,000.
You gotta show me cash.
Cash.
You gotta
Alright, so
show
you
it
doing
to me. You gotta show it to me. And I'm like, damn, like what you like?
Yo,
is
yo,
it
what
just
if-
someone I know? It's
what-
like a dirty nigga off the street. Like,
Yo, what if he wants to fuck you? How much?
nah,
10,000 cash. Like straight up.
$10,000.
He wants to fucking ram me.
That's wild.
Yo, you already got
his
bees
whole
up your
face
ass.
lit up when he said
I was $10,000.
$10,000.
I was like, shh. To do what? To put it in my ass? Like, that's some scary shit. But I'm like,
yeah,
shit.
he ain't saying no.
Listen, I want the guy the littlest dick. I was just 6-inch Freddy. You come to the front, bro. He ain't even got to stay in there long. He got what you say, 10,000 for how long? How many minutes?
You got a
Yo, how
fucking
many
filtering
strokes?
My
process.
nigga get 8 strokes to get the fuck on.
Nah, he gotta,
Yo.
it's $10,000, bro. He about to fucking ram you.
Oh,
That's-
see, I don't.
You just got out of jail.
That's out
you
of
say that,
control.
and I'm like, that sounds scary.
Yo, I got a quick
But,
segue
yo-
though. Like, why do you think guys are like? Even when you said $1,000 is not enough for somebody to put bees in a nigga to put bees in your eyes, why do you think guys are overall just so protective of their ass?
Yeah, that's the way we're raised, yo.
Yeah, it's just how we raise
Your
it.
man,
It's
yo,
like,
your manhood, your man, yo,
it's not gonna.
your manhood's in your
Yo,
ass.
Like most guys, like
yo,
some guys are
But
really
I'm not-
afraid.
It's not just for like gay guys. Like even a straight random ass woman. Like, what you mean you want to put beads in my ass? I don't know you like that.
Yeah,
how
right,
much,
right. That's what I'm saying.
How
Yeah.
much you want to pay me
Yeah.
to do it?
I
I
think,
mean, I granted her price would probably be a lot cheaper than the guys
Yeah.
because
yeah.
that's already some wild shit happening. Like,
Right.
Yo, I think
So-
I think the reason why we're so protective of our ass is because it's been perceived that gay men have sex with their ass, so we don't want to.
yeah,
we don't want to be looked at as gay or make fun of. So like nobody wants to.
Yeah, I think it's embarrassing.
Like,
Yeah, it's just all embarrassment.
dicks
Yo.
up there.
Yeah, I
'Cause
think
even-
once you conquer embarrassment,
Right.
you can literally live your true self. You feel me? Embarrassment holds most people back
A
from
lot.
living like what
And that's
they
why I feel
really
like
want to do.
I feel
And
like
that's
I
why
got a
most
lot of
people-
that.
most
Like
way.
people-
even
like,
even
live a
outside
lie.
of sex, like
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
in general, bro. Like anytime anybody thinks they're gonna get embarrassed for doing something, they won't do it.
right.
Yo, but would you get embarrassed for having a gay guy stick these up your ass?
Me personally,
Yeah.
I'm still there. Like,
You gotta be
Still
embarrassed.
embarrassed.
it's still embarrassing to me.
Even for
So that's
$10,000.
that's what's
What?
so that's what's holding you back.
He said
What?
what? Yo, for $10,000, you still be embarrassed?
I mean, 10,000. Like I have $10,000. Like that.
See, I see.
you gotta
Don't
give
some
me-
of that embarrassment
yo,
melt away.
yo,
It's
you
like,
gotta nah.
he's like,
A
man,
hundred-
it has to be-
100,000.
Life changing money,
What?
life changing.
100K, bro.
Like I said,
even
like
10,000, you
like,
can still
that's
start a business.
All right, yo, what's your price then?
See, he got a lot.
What's your price? Where are you going?
He gonna max out. They gonna be like, nah,
mean,
nah. We got somebody
I
to
know,
do
I
it
know
for
you've
But,
been,
yo, they're
bro,
about to
I know
pay
you've
off
been
this
saving
mortgage.
up. Now I know for what. Like,
give
I
you-
ain't be down right now, right?
Cash in, boy.
A proposition
I
eventually. But even like the whole Trick Daddy situation, like when he went on the what
Drink
show was it,
Champs.
Drink Champs, and he ended up saying that he got his ass ate. Like even the reactions that they got, like
Bro,
you're
I
messing
think,
with a woman, and a woman is licking your ass. Like what is the stigma behind
That's what
that?
I'm saying.
Yo,
I don't
I
feel
think
like
the reaction on Drink Champs wasn't because he got his ass licked. It was because he
Somebody's-
specifically. It's like
he
who
said
Somebody's
he ate
licking
out.
who
Trick
the
Daddy.
fuck would eat Trick Daddy's ass?
Word, that's what I was like, who?
Yo, they said they said whoever ate out Trick Daddy's ass is the person that started COVID.
Yeah, word. I was like, his asshole looked just like his face,
But like
tight
he-
and leather. And
But like you said though, he said like a lot of women, like you'll never really be able to tell an ass eater out. So
You
it could
won't.
be like a
That's what I'm saying.
regular
They
person.
be the prettiest chicks that be down to do it. And I'm just like,
Yo, he's a celebrity too, so they're gonna like
Bro,
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
think,
They're
I
gonna-
think it's
I ain't
all
even
for
a
us.
celebrity.
It's
Like,
it's a
Yeah.
dominance thing, man. So I think it's all about. I think it's honestly dominance, yo. I feel like everybody wants to feel dominant. I think once you do certain things, especially during sex, right? Yo, after you pound your chick out, you fucking feel like a fucking King Kong, right?
Yeah.
word.
So yo, I think it's all about I think in women, it's the same thing. They want to feel dominant over their men sometimes. Yo, because even women, right?
It's true.
They're considered to be more feminine creatures, right? But
Mhm.
they still have a masculine personality.
Exactly
so
what I be saying.
they want to flex that from time to time. And what better situation than the
And I
bedroom?
don't mind being submissive to it sometimes. Like, that's cool with me.
Yo, a lot of guys like being submissive. Yo, like yo, how we talked about. Yo, when you cuddle, right? You want to be the big spoon or the little spoon?
And you want
I
to be
want to be
the
the
little
little
spoon.
one.
Exactly, right? You
I
want
don't
to be
mind her being the big spoon. Like, I'm gonna cut her right in both the titties and go to sleep.
So yo, I think that's the major part of it. Is just like
I think that's a big part, but there's also like women want to be dominant through finance. And there's like other avenues that
See,
women
and I
want
feel
to
like there's a
dominate.
time and place for that. Like,
At work.
I feel like with relationships, you guys can kind of like take turns over who's dominant over what.
no, yo, that's the best way. Yo, but
Yeah.
overall, I think for a relationship to be successful, a man has to be dominant most of the time.
Yeah.
You have to have some feminine moments, right?
Yeah.
But most of the time, the man should be dominant in the relationship. I feel like that's what makes
Absolutely.
a relationship successful. I feel like a lot of relationships that the reason we've talked about this before is they're not working out is because there's an imbalance, right?
Mhm.
Like, yo, women become assholes when they have to become dominant. If you
Yep.
notice, like dominant women are fucking like they're bitches.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you don't want to be around them, right?
A lot
they're
of
not,
times they
they're not
are.
a fucking fun time to date at least, right?
Mhm.
And that's why, yo, as a man, you're like, yo, I don't want to deal with this shit. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna go and like cheat with the more feminine woman, right?
Right.
And it's not an insecurity thing because women think it's because like we're insecure because they make money now,
They make
right?
more money than
No,
us.
it's just because you make more money, and now you're an asshole.
You're not pleasant to be around.
Yeah.
To be honest, like you really become a person that you don't. I feel like money really does change women more than it changed men. Like niggas, like we thrive to gain money. Like that's most of the things a guy does is to win bitches, and I think money is the closest direction to that.
Yeah.
So we that's our ultimate goal. But I feel like when women have a
Yo, but
place of
honestly,
power,
my bad.
no, go ahead.
I think a big part of it is actually it could be actually a man's fault, right? Because women are not supposed to live in a masculine state, right?
Sure.
Mhm.
So, yo, when you're a high earning woman, you're in a masculine state, right? Because you're working like a man.
Mhm.
But if a woman's with the man, right, that's not financially,
Where she's at.
not even that, like he's financially stable enough where he can support both of them, right? Then she's forced to step out of her feminine state and become more masculine by working those hours, right?
Mhm.
Which turns her into the bitch.
I mean,
Yo,
but what?
like-
Why becoming masculine has to make a person's personality change? Like, you could be pleasant when you're broke, but then when you get
I
money,
mean,
you're
think about it this,
unpleasant.
right? The most masculine
feel
man that you can
accomplished.
think of right now, right? Is he an asshole?
Who?
Like the most masculine man, like the most fucking just alpha dog dude, right? Is he
Like-
kind of an asshole? If
No,
you could
there's
think of somebody, right?
douchebags. There's
Um,
douchebags, but nah, I wouldn't
Like
say
yo,
he's
that
an asshole.
wrestler, The Rock. Like yo, that nigga's like fucking pleasant ass motherfucker, but
no,
he's
but
big as
you
fuck.
could tell like an alpha, right? A very masculine man, right? He's not like he's kind of a dick, right? Like
Mhm.
yo,
Mm,
I wouldn't say that.
But I feel like it's not. It's
I-
not just out there like that. He has to be a dick when he has to.
I'm saying, but it's like it's in it's almost like a smugness. You ever notice like really
Prob- yo,
successful
prob-
people have that kind of have it to them, like yeah,
Mhm.
like
Yeah, but I think it's more directed towards women. Like asshole men or dominant men are usually assholes towards women.
you think so?
Yeah, I think so because they're
No, yeah, for
trying
sure.
to date multiple women. They don't give them the respect that they want. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not giving them all the attention because they got so many options because they're the dominant alpha male.
Okay.
Mhm.
But I feel like in my personal experience, right? If you pay close attention, right? If you see very dominant men, right? Like you're a boss, right? You're a boss. If you have a male boss, right?
Mhm.
He's usually a fucking alpha male, right? Obviously, he's the leader of that pack or your job, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Is he a nice guy most of the time?
Honestly,
Nice guys to the
Yeah.
to the men.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
I was.
I mean,
I always
does
say
he
he's
doesn't he
nice.
kind of float above you a little bit,
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
right? Yeah, but
He definitely-
you feel like that presence, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
that's,
but
that's
you
a
gotta-
natural state. I feel like when women get there, right, it's like we're not used to seeing women in that light, and especially if you're dating that type of woman, that's I think it's hard to deal with.
But I feel like women get in that state, and a lot of the times why they're like that is because they become defensive.
Yo,
Because there's always a man ready to just.
I
be
think
like,
that's
"You're
what
not
I was
ready
just
for
about to
this
say that.
shit.
I
What are you
think-
doing here?"
I think that
You know what I mean?
women, when they take the role, when they take a role of power, they have to be like more
It's just very
assertive.
defensive.
They feel
about
like they view themselves as being lesser,
because
then,
most likely
so-
men are gonna be like, "You don't belong there."
right? And so
Like-
they feel like they're in a position of lesser than, that they have to prove themselves. So they come off as like
yeah, but
dicks.
a lot of dominant women, what do they want? They usually want like a dominant man too.
They want a man,
and
that's okay with them
but
being where
dominant
they at.
men don't want a dominant woman.
And I don't get why. Like I'm fine with it. It's cool with me.
I'm
Nah,
cool
yeah.
with it, but like,
Nah,
a lot of
I
guys'
think,
egos.
I think we're cool with it in theory, but I think to actually live with it on a day-to-day basis is fucking exhausting.
Like
Yo,
what
I
is-
feel like, and in my personal opinion, right, and this is actually some books I've read too, right?
Yeah.
You cannot have two dominant personalities living together.
No.
You can't cohabitate, yo.
Yo,
So
dominant
you need someone has to bow down.
a dominant man wants compliance from his woman,
Mhm.
from the woman that
and
he
usually
wants
a
to
woman
keep.
just wants the dominant man to just be that dominant man. Like
Right,
Yeah.
but I feel like a lot of dominant women, like, they can't find these dominant men that are willing to be compliant to them either.
I mean, you said you're willing to
You
you're
know what I'm
willing to
saying?
be with a dominant woman. Why do you think you're okay with that? Like what?
I just feel like it's a lot of it comes from my just my personality. Like I'm not a combative person when it comes to like relationships and shit.
Oh, yeah,
I'm much more
we know.
combative.
Look, you let the bees on your ass. That's
Listen, exactly, and I'm a
that's
I'm
some
a pleaser.
submissive shit.
In a relationship, I'm much more pleaser, especially sexually. I'm definitely a pleaser.
You're a pleaser.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I want you to come at least like 2 or 3 times before I do once. Like,
Right.
Oh damn, it's a race
So-
for me.
it's not even a race for me. I'm letting you win. Like, cause I already know it's gonna be a show when I do it. Like, and the second one you gonna have to work for it. Like,
Word.
but like I don't know. I don't know. When it comes to dominant woman, I'm not gonna be combative with you like that. Like, I'm not fighting with you over like finances and shit.
Yo, but
It's-
you could have a woman that makes more money than you, but that's not more dominant than you.
Yeah.
She just
Only if she gloats about it, that's when it becomes an issue. Like, when
if
she's
she
like,
starts gloating.
But I feel like when
that's-
women become
that's a
when
natural
because
trait of a
I
woman.
say this, and because
Yeah,
I say that, I'm
That's
like,
why I bought the fridge.
That's fine. And don't let me be
I
a
bought-
man. I'm Mr. Independent. Like, don't let me be a guy that can do it all myself. I'm like, girl, good luck with that. I'm not fighting you on it. I'm not. You can throw a fit you want. I'm moving the fuck out. You're like,
Yeah.
I don't need to be here. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'd rather you want me here rather than need me here.
Exactly. And I feel like
Like-
that's the reason why a lot of men won't date dominant women, because they don't make the man feel like a man. Like you try to like demasculate the
Is that
man at that
insecurities
point.
though? Yeah, I mean, do you feel?
I feel like
yo,
at
do you-
borderline.
That is
do you,
insecurity.
do you need? I mean, is it security or is it like what you need to survive? You know what I'm saying?
No, I
It's
just feel
just-
like us as men, we need that. Like,
Right.
like it's necessary for us.
I feel
I
like
think
it's
we're
an
leaders
insecurity.
by nature. Like we're not nurturers. I think women
We're
are more
not nurturers.
nurturers.
Yeah.
We're
Or
not the type of
the
people
women
that.
that just don't allow the man to be dominant. It's like, I want you to be dominant. I want you to be dominant. I want you
I
to be
mean,
more
I
like this.
I
And
see
then-
it. I see it in a lot of relationships, man. Like when I look at like older married couples, I see that the women are very dominant, and I feel like
Exactly.
the fucking but I feel like the women are dominant because they fucking tore their man down for years.
Exactly. And
and
I
they
feel like the
gave
men
up. I
just
feel like-
allow it.
Yo, a
now.
lot of
Gave
men.
up.
Yo, a lot of men that I've noticed, they just, they get so worn out by their women's nagging.
But just
and
think about all
complaining
the
for
peace
years.
you get once you let them think they've won.
Yo,
I don't think they won, man. I think.
Oh no, they won. Oh, they
But I'm
won.
just
Yo,
saying,
the
a lot of people-
system. Yo, it's the system that makes them feel like they won because
But-
they know that if we leave, we get a divorce. We're fucked.
But
Like we're about to
Who's-
pay alimony,
who
child
says that
support.
there's peace though? Like just because the person won, like I'm in a position now where I love you and I have kids, or we got kids, we got a house, and I'm just miserable because you can't keep your fucking dick in your pants. Like you can't be not dick in your pants in that sense, but you like we're at a dick swinging competition at this point. Like you're trying to demasculate.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want your wife having a bigger dick than you.
Absolutely.
Yo, let your nuts
Literally
hang, bro.
and figuratively, right?
Let your nuts hang.
He's gonna let your nut hang.
I think like I think that's the reason why a lot of people like end up divorced because like you're in a position where you're just no longer happy.
Yeah. I feel like like he said, most men just get worn down over time.
Yeah.
Your wife or girlfriend's just always over there. Like, yo, separation is really important in a relationship. Like, yo, you have to spend some time apart so you could see that person from a different perspective. Because if you see them every single day,
Mhm.
that spark is gonna lose unless if you're both putting effort into the relationship.
True.
That shit can wear you down.
Yo, actually, we kind of skipped over this. I just want to get back to this a little bit. So, you were saying once you're uploading your stuff to xvideos, it said you can be like a model or something. So, have you gotten paid to post your videos on there?
No, not yet.
1 million views, dope.
And
No
but
paycheck?
that's what I'm saying. When I posted those videos, those like I said way back then, and I didn't think nothing of it. I just kind of just put them up there.
Yeah.
But I guess you have to apply for a curator's page or a creator's page
Okay.
through that same website.
It's like an account.
Yeah, and then as you apply through there, they kind of assess the videos that you do have, and then they'll let you know like, okay, this video doesn't have enough quality. This video doesn't have enough of your likeliness to say that it's just yours, or like, you know what I mean.
Okay.
And then they're like, this person has to have consent, that they're in this video. So
Yo,
there's a bunch of stuff
Did
like
the girls you post, did you ask them first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen, I don't post anything unless I got consent from it. Like,
Okay. Yeah. All right.
if I don't do it, or if I do post some shit, I'll just kind of hide the likeliness. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Hide the face, hide the what's the name. It's not something everybody want to see, but like
Right.
I'll hide it because I didn't get permission from it,
Okay.
and it's nothing but a DM or a text message like, take that shit down.
And
And
you-
I'm you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna
You're
get rid of
respectful.
it. I'm always respectful, and that's
Okay.
my thing. That's how I.
Would you start an OnlyFans?
Yeah, I wanted to start an OnlyFans, but now I'm hearing that they about to shut everything fucking down.
No, they're not.
They're
They stopped.
they stopped. Yo, do you know how much people make doing videos on xvideos? Have you heard?
I don't think they make
Ah.
that much.
I don't know.
Cause yo, think about it. Advertisement. What they advertise pills, like dick pills, make your
Yeah.
pumps and shit. Like they're
I mean,
And
bro,
nobody's
who-
clicking
like
on it.
nobody's buying
Yo,
that
who
shit. Yo,
gives-
usually skip it.
Yo, who gives a fuck though? How much you? I mean,
Listen.
if you make $10 off a video, that's a good.
Exactly
that's a good
what I'm
week.
saying. Like I'll put a video.
Yo, I actually
If
looked
I
up.
put my dick out there, I want to make.
Yo,
some
I
money.
looked up. Like, yo, the average porn star makes about like the male porn star make like $500 $700 like a professional video. You feel me?
Yeah, and
So yo, making anything off like your home shit, like that's
exactly.
good.
Listen, I don't care if I
But
make
I don't- I'm
$100
just-
a month off that shit.
I'm just saying, like I don't see
Fuck
the
it. That's
avenue.
something that I
Yeah.
was just putting out
You
there.
got paid to fuck.
Yo,
Yeah.
I just don't see the avenue for the revenue for
Okay.
them to make the money because, like I said, they're only advertising
But-
sex shit.
Yeah, but you only you got to wait till you get like picked up by something or somebody, because you get the right people to pick up that one video that's like, yo, this video is fire. I don't know who's in it. We're gonna find out who's in it. Now you're the top of the line. Now you're what their porn star now. Like listen,
Yeah,
you want to
yeah,
sign a contract? You want this? Make another video like this. And now
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one
exactly,
video
yeah.
you got is just like fire now. Now that shit's flowing through the internet. That shit is all down Twitter porn. Twitter is.
Yeah.
I just put a few people on the Twitter porn. I ain't know nobody knew
Really?
that
Oh yeah,
Twitter
we've been
porn wasn't
we're
a thing.
pros. Yeah, we're pros.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, y'all don't know Twitter had porn. They're like, no. I'm
That's
like,
a whole
shit,
nother world on Twitter.
Wait till
You
nighttime
might-
and
You
Twitter
might have seen
porn.
some of my videos on Twitter porn.
See, there we go.
We had a whole segment on Twitter porn.
Exactly. Listen, exactly.
I just reopened my account.
Let me ask you something. Yo, do y'all mind what kind of porn y'all girls watch? Like, yo, if like say, yo, let me ask
That's
you.
a great
Yo,
question.
let me ask this, right? Like, like you know what you look like, right, physically, right?
Yeah.
Like, yo, what if your girl is like typing in the type of porn, right, that fits you, like that's completely different from you, right? Yo, what if your
Opposite
girl's like, yo, big white dicks, and it's just like, wait, I don't got a white dick. Like, what? This what you like?
I want to give a fuck. I'm
I
fucking
mean, I
her.
really wouldn't care.
Yo,
as long as that turns you on and
Yo,
turns
women-
you around and come
Okay.
to fuck me, like
How about you? Do you care what kind of porn your girl watches?
Not really. I'm not gonna look, but if she's like
I would.
watching like
Yeah, like if she has like
yo,
a specific genre,
I
right?
would
you're
look.
she's like if she's consistently watching like a 6'5" nigga with like a 12-inch dick and there's like two of them getting rammed at the same time, and
You're
I'm
gonna
like,
be
yo,
concerned?
that's what the fuck you're into. Like,
I'm gonna
you want to
definitely
get
ask.
trained?
I'm like, so you like this 12-inch dick over here? Like,
Is that what you want me
is
to
this
do?
what
Like,
you- is this what
and
you
there's
get up
there's
to?
some nigga out in the corner watching.
Because
like, all right,
exactly,
this
and
is
then
it.
honestly, but
Yeah.
with women, you never know what turns them on during that
I know
porno.
something,
But,
bro.
yo,
that's
she
why-
It
wa-
might be that dude
Yo,
that's going
yo,
to drinking his dick. That
Yo,
turns
I
him
don't
on.
like. I've never like asked my girl what kind
Really?
of porn she like. Yo, because I don't want. I'm telling
I
yo,
have.
because if it's
Yeah, I
like
feel
some
like-
shit that like, I just what if it's like I don't know, like some weird shit, right?
feel like that's like
yo,
the-
like dude takes shit on girls' faces. That's like, wait,
Bro,
this is what you
what type of porn you watch is like the introductory questions. Like, it's like, what color do you like?
really
What's your favorite food? And what type of porn do you watch?
Yo, what's the weirdest porn you ever watched?
me, bro? I'm actually pretty basic with the porn. Yo, I go
He's
yo
like pretty basic.
yo
with
big
porn.
yo big ass shots. Like that's
that's your search?
bro. All you're gonna see is all my shit is reverse cowgirl back shots. That's all I watch.
How about
yo.
you, bro?
Oh shit, you might see anything on my shit. Like you might see some wild shit up there. Nah, but for the most part, I just like I like squirting videos.
Yeah, those are
I
cool.
like shit.
Oh, you
I
know
like
what? Yo, you
female
know-
masturbation.
You know what?
videos.
I'll spice stuff.
I don't like the
sometimes, yo.
masturbation.
I throw
videos.
some.
I
I
can't
throw
watch
glory
that.
hole in there.
The glory
Something
hole.
about the
too?
glory
Yeah,
hole.
something to go to the glory hole gets me right.
Yeah. The glory hole.
Like
I'm
damn,
just like,
bitch, you just found a hole and with a dick in it. You just went straight to it.
Like,
Like,
where's this
exactly.
located?
That's what I'm saying. It'd be like I did like that shit too. Like I'd be like, bitch is just over here, just different dicks just coming through
oh,
this
yo, you know
hole.
what else? Not, I'm digging in deep. All right. You know what else I like too? When the bitches pretend to be asleep.
I don't
See?
like that. I know it's
That's some
fake.
rape
so.
shit, bro.
What?
That's some rape shit.
Listen, I like it. You
You
ever,
like it?
you ever seen
Oh,
the,
we know you like
You ever
it.
seen the stepsons fuck their mom? I'm with
Oh,
that
yeah,
shit
yeah,
too.
I'm like a basic amateur nigga. That's what I like.
Okay.
I love the amateur
Nah,
porn,
I'm
bro.
saying amateur is the best, but like amateur that fits like the criteria that I just fucking named. Oh,
Mhm.
forget about it.
But
Oh,
I feel like women watch the weirdest shit. Like I've dated
Yeah.
girls that watch like lesbian porn,
Yeah, I
and
know
divorced
girls
fully
that watch-
straight.
I know a girl that watches gay porn.
Gay porn, yeah.
She likes to see
There
two
we go.
niggas.
Yo,
fucking.
would y'all?
That's crazy,
Yo,
right
what would
there.
y'all think, right? If your girl said, because some women consider porn cheating.
Uh-huh.
Yo, could you date a woman that would not allow you to watch porn?
That's like that Ron
Nah.
Don shit, right?
What?
Nah.
Nah? I mean, y'all see like any danger in porn? Like me
Nah.
personally, right now, like I'm actually I'm taking a break from porn.
Yo,
Really?
people get addicted to porn.
Like, yo,
Because
I feel like
Why do you feel addicted to it?
I don't feel addicted to it, but I feel like it sets like high ass standards.
It does ruin your moods sometimes.
For like, it's just sometimes
Not for him.
Yo, you ever been horny?
Those are ideas
you
for
ever
you.
been horny, right?
Uh-huh.
And you watch some porn jerk off, and it's like, damn, like I don't even want to fuck my girl no more because like I already jerked off to this chick. You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes
Yeah, if I already jerk off, I'm good.
that's what I'm saying. But that's like to me, I feel like it's like, yo, why am I doing this shit? And I got real pussy.
But see, sometimes I feel like it's not even about that. Sometimes it's like, this is one of those nuts where I just want to beat my dick out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't really want to have sex to get the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there's a
feel you,
lot that
bro.
goes into
Like, because
stuff like
a lot of that happens to me. I'm like,
That shit happens to me.
and
too.
then there's those nuts you like, yo, I am tired of beating my dick. I done beat my dick about 3 times today. I just want to fuck somebody. You feel me? Like this
Yeah.
whole beating addiction is not
Right,
working.
right.
Like,
Okay.
It's not doing it for me.
it's not doing it. I need somebody pussy to slide down my shit. Like,
I mean, yo, do y'all feel like porn has that like any type of negative effect on you? Like, has it kind of made it harder for you to get turned on by real life women because like all the wild shit that you could see like
Nah.
immediately?
All the shit I see from porn, I just be taking it into real life.
Okay.
Let's try this.
I know.
Let's try this.
I've watched a lot of stuff where that's actually a problem for a lot of people in real life, where like they've watched so much wild shit that like now they try to bring it back in the real world, and sometimes like their wives or girlfriends are not into it,
Yo,
and it just doesn't turn them on.
Yo, porn
Excuse
could
reality.
desensitize you.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's just
They could literally desensitize you, bro. Where
Well,
you
hasn't done it all my years.
where you could literally not get like it could. Yeah, there's like studies that porn could get like not get your dick up when you see a woman naked.
I mean, some may argue that it's the reason why like you're so sexual as well. Like,
Yeah.
now
But
I think about it, like
Not you, but
No, I'm saying you specifically. Like
Nah,
maybe
it's
like
the pussy for me. Like the naked, I feel like maybe that has it because of porn. Because
Right.
the whole naked titties and I see ass and shit. Unless your ass is something crazy, and I'm gonna be like,
Mhm.
damn. But like just a whole normal body woman. I'm like, all right, that's all cute and shit. I want to see pussy though. I want to see that shit. Like if it get wet and shit by itself, I'm like, all right, yeah, this shit about to be fire. Like, you know what I mean? I want to see all that. Like I want to see all that shit. Like I said, I like the female masturbation videos. I might want to see you play with your shit by yourself. Like
that's the best.
I don't necessarily want to touch you. I just want to watch you. I might stroke my dick.
Shit, my favorite shit, yo. The best thing a female can send to me is her touching herself.
really?
Yo, you know what?
Exactly.
Like what's a new thing that like I feel like wasn't a thing like when we were growing up, yo? Is like nut videos. Like,
Yeah.
bitches love nut videos.
videos, bro.
I have a lot of those.
I bet you do.
I do. I have a not my OnlyFans.
Guys averages a day of fucking nut video a day over here.
I have I have a on my Snap. I have a private Snap within my Snap.
Mhm.
And I just add, I've like probably like 34, 35 chicks in there. They're just like, not even just chicks. Some of them are like couples.
Okay.
So I know a couple dudes like, I watch this shit with my bitches. And most of the time it's just jerk off videos. I do a lot of shit like in the morning, got the morning jerk off videos. My hit with that one. Sometimes I be at the park. I be outside.
Do you get paid for that?
Huh?
Do you get paid for that?
Nah,
shit?
that one is
that's for
It's
fun.
for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can get paid off Snap, right? Or no?
I think they could.
I think you gotta do your
Snapchat
premium and shit or something. I don't know.
Okay. Why don't you
Yeah.
do that shit?
Huh?
Why don't you do that?
Why don't I?
Yeah, like I'm saying.
I mean,
I mean,
you're
just
right.
throw it
I
out
just-
there so that they could.
I just put it on in my
Put it-
private Snap just every so often. It's not like I do it every day.
Okay.
But like, every so often I might just, what I mean, random shit. And people love the outside ones.
What do you mean, like jerking off outside?
Yeah. Well, I got caught by this old couple one time. I was in Fulton Park jerking my dick outside. Like,
straight,
Nigga, I
straight
go
while on the
fucking
job.
jog in there, bro. What the
see
fuck?
what I mean? I wouldn't
But
have gave a fuck.
But the floors always stick your fucking foot apart, man.
You done ran through and be like, what the fuck? I was like, you see something you like?
Well, you just do that shit like in the open?
I did it. I thought I was secluded, but like I did it in like one of the backfields, like up by the
By the basketball court?
basketball and the pool and shit. One
Yeah,
of those
yeah,
back
yeah.
courts back there. And I was back then. It was early as fuck in the morning, so I didn't think
I
nothing
mean,
of
yo,
it.
like, did you go there specifically to do that shit?
Nah, honestly,
I'm telling you how this went. He was working. He just told us he work over there.
Smoked the joint. Yo, he smoked the joint. Went for a walk.
He
Yeah,
pulled
just be
over.
my
He
lead
was
right
like,
now.
let me rub one out real
listen,
quick.
I've done that shit before too in the mail shit. That chicks like the uniform shit. But usually when I do that, I don't put the face in that. If I'm film face, no case.
Yeah.
I take the
right.
watches and the bracelet shit off. I'm just like,
All right, man. Before we wrap this up, I got a question for all y'all, right?
Go ahead.
Y'all
Shoot.
have any fetishes?
fetishes?
Yeah.
I gotta think about this one. Whew.
I
I
don't
guess
know.
getting my ass ate would be a fetish. Right?
I mean,
That's
I
your
feel
fetish? Like that's is that like a standard for all women? Like if you were to break up with your girl, like that's like that has to be in the premium package for now on.
Nah,
I wouldn't know if it'd be a premium package, but I would always like want it.
Yo,
to happen
fucking in
eventually.
public. Like I
That's
fuck. Yo, I
yeah,
fuck.
fucking
Yo,
in
I
public is
in
fire.
public. Yo, I fucked that.
You ever, if I ever
Central
catch
Park,
you
yo,
fucking
while
in
people are
public,
walking-
I'm watching you.
Yeah, that's
I'm
like, that's,
watching you. I
that's
like
like,
that.
yo, that'll get your heart
racing.
racing.
That's your like that's your
No, I'm
fetish?
saying if I ever catch him in the Central Park getting wild, I'm watching. I'm like,
I don't
Keep
think
stroking.
I don't think you're just gonna watch. I think
Nah,
No, no, watch.
you gotta sit on it.
I gotta
You gonna what? Yo, he might be like, yo, can I join?
listen. If you with the shit, listen. I fuck with
With
swingers
my
too.
girl?
Listen.
Yo, he's like, yeah, whatever.
If you be
bro.
like, listen. Like
You
I
take it
said,
how you want.
I fuck with swingers too, bro. Like,
He said, "With my bitch."
listen, there's some people. Like I said, I'm
But
not
I-
type to blow up people's spots and shit, but there's some people
You do
like,
the
in
upside
your
down
very
pineapple
city
thing.
that's with that shit. Like they with it. I don't want nobody's spot shit. As far as you
I
know,
hear.
I'm like, that's my nigga. I ain't gonna tell you what he with his girl and shit.
I feel you, bro.
But you know, You know, I
How
think
about you, man?
I think I got like a foot fetish, bro.
Really?
A foot fetish?
Yeah, like I feel like I like, you know
You
some
like
shit.
feet in your mouth?
I like feet in my mouth, and I like getting jerked off with feet.
I was just about to say that. I was
Yo,
like, you
get
like
jerk-
getting your
yo,
dick
I
jerked
never
with
got
feet?
that.
You never got jerked off with my feet?
Nah,
Nah, that's
Oh,
kind of
that's-
fire.
fire.
Something
Got
about
a lot
it.
of oil
Yo,
and shit.
actually, yo, you know what I realized? Yo, I actually
Or
looked
just
this up,
spit.
right? Yo, so yeah,
Is it oil or spit?
both.
Yeah. See, I told you this is nastier than yours.
Yo,
Prince
so-
freak over
yo,
here.
so-
Exactly. Listen,
yo,
it's in his
so-
face. I see it.
Yo, so foot fetishes are the most common fetish, bro. And I
Mhm.
actually looked up why. Yo, so like the part in your brain, like you know how your brain got all them wrinkles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I think it's called like Soki or gyros, like all them things, right? So yo, the wrinkle where like you feel stuff between like your feet and your genitals are actually like almost next to each other. That's why most people have foot fetishes, because like those wires are literally right there. So sometimes they get like entangled, and that's why foot fetishes are the most common fetish amongst the world. Yo, like it's like yo, it's actually
is
in your
kinda
brain to like.
You're designed that way too.
Like,
Exactly.
Not designed, but it's like it's so easy to malfunction. They were
Okay.
saying that.
So-
So are you sucking the toes, or is your girl sucking your toes?
I like it, bro. I like sucking toes, and I like my toes. Yo, getting your
Toes
toes
sucked is
sucked,
fire,
bro,
ain't
is
it?
different.
Yes, it
I
is.
feel like it'd be ticklish.
What?
It'd
Nah.
be
Yes,
ticklish.
it is. Nah, it's
You're gonna
really
pick
not.
it
Bro,
in the
if
face.
if you see me getting a fucking pedicure, know why.
Exactly.
All right.
So have you
I
ever
was like,
have you ever nutted from someone jerking you off with their feet?
Nah, I haven't nutted because like it takes
Nut
a
on them
minute.
feet, bro.
What?
Nut on them feet.
Oh no, not on the feet. Yeah, I thought you meant like yo. I feel
Nah,
like,
I'm just saying.
I finished honestly.
Let her work it out. Like you
just
get to
takes
that
a-
last
yo,
stroke, you
it
like I
just
probably
takes
got
a-
3
yo,
more strokes in me.
It
She
takes
just,
a minute though. It just takes so fucking long. Though.
So what? Tell her to put a finger in your ass while you do it. Yeah, I tell you, all right.
Put
I
some
ain't
bees up
there
there.
yet.
Keep that
I ain't
finger.
there
Listen,
yet.
I'm playing that shit right in your heads right now. Keep that finger around. It's one of these two.
Yo, it'll soak up
Keep
the
that
finger right
finger
up, bro.
around.
Just suck it right up.
Here-
I'm
here-
dead
You're
serious.
trying to place it in my head, and I'm just dropping
It's
it.
probably
right
gonna be this one. You can be like,
All right.
oh my god,
think,
he was
yo,
right.
All right. On that note, I think we're gonna close this episode out, bro. Yo, thank you for coming on.
Of course, bro.
You proved yourself to be King Freak, man.
Yo, you really did.
I
told you
think,
that.
honestly, I think you got some stuff that you didn't reveal yet, but I'm not gonna push
Oh,
it
we need a longer interview than this. I'm saying.
because we're running out of time.
Right.
But
We're gonna do a part
yo,
2.
before we leave off, you guys want to say anything to the fans?
See, like I said, QuanQlassic. Go check out my new single, Back at the Bottom Shelf.
Okay.
Go peep that. Shout out to my grandmother. R.I.P. to her. She just passed away a couple days ago. Stage 4 kidney failure. So that's a whole shit. I've been living a bunch in this 1 week.
Sorry to hear that.
Car accident, grandmother's death, single dropping. Guys, these wild ass shits. Like,
You
I'm living a lot. Listen,
Yo, you
I ain't scared of
you
it,
want to
baby.
put your fucking private snap up there or your xvideos account?
Listen, my snap is what the fuck D. That means WTF_DEE. Go find me up there on my what the hell is that? My Instagram. That's highest honor.
Okay.
That's highest honor straight across. The 2 zeros in honor is zeros and not O's.
Okay.
So go find me up
We'll
there.
put that shit in the bio. But yo, bro, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, definitely.
Of course,
Thank you,
bro,
bro.
of course.
As always, make sure y'all subscribe, like, share, comment. Especially subscribe, because we've noticed that a lot of our views are coming from non-subscribers. So please do subscribe, hit that button. It's the easiest thing you can do. But as always, keep tuning in. Thank you.
Exactly.
Now don't get your drip niggas, I guess it's saucy. Yeah. Classic.